Hi everybody, welcome to what is now, I think, one of the most famous pools on YouTube. So I thought it would be really fun just to do a lovely breathing exercise, a little bit of gentle movement, and with this view in the background. So behind me is our 18th century swimming pool here at Mapperton. We recently did a video about draining and cleaning the pool, which thanks to you has gone viral on YouTube, almost over 1 million views now. So I just thought, since yoga is such an integral part of my life, to be able to share some breath exercises with you. Hopefully you'll be able to hear the bird song in the background as we do this, and just a little bit of stillness. So you can do this yoga session really anytime you need something to just really ground you, to bring you back to the present moment, to maybe immerse yourself in beauty, even though it might be through the screen, but just to hear the lovely bird song and just to enjoy being with yourself. So with that said, we're just going to come into a comfortable seated position. So comfortable seated position, it doesn't need to look like anything. It just needs to feel good in your own body. So feeling good in your own body, closing the eyes here, and just start to roll your shoulder blades up, back, and down. So just a couple of times, up, back, and down. And maybe on the inhale, bring your shoulders up by your ears. And as you exhale, draw your shoulder blades down your back. And very slowly now, take a deep, full breath in through the nose. And just open up the mouth and let that breath out. So it's a... And again, inhale, so just coming into some cleansing breaths. Open up the mouth, let that breath out, exhale. And one more time, full breath in. And just open up the mouth and let that breath out. Just allowing yourself to become here on your mat and taking the time just to be with yourself. So we're going to come into a breathing exercise that really helps, for me in particular, working the neck. So working the neck. And I'm just going to guide you through it. We're going to do 3 rounds and then we'll move into some movement. So take a deep, full breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, just lower the chin towards the chest. So it's a... And now inhale, take your ear over to the right shoulder. That's your inhale. So you feel a stretch through the left-hand side of the neck. And as you exhale, just allow the head to gently tip back. So it's just a really gentle tip back here. We're not trying to strain the neck, we're trying to lengthen the throat. And again, as you inhale, take the ear, the left ear, over to the left shoulder, stretching the right side of the neck. And again, as you exhale, bring that chin down towards your chest, stretching the back of the neck. And again, we're going to inhale, right ear towards the right shoulder, allowing that left side of the neck to really stretch. That's your inhale. And exhale, gently tilt the head back, but lifting through the chest so you stretch the front of the neck, the throat area. And again, inhale. Left ear over towards that left shoulder, stretching down through the right side of the neck. And exhale, bringing the chin back towards the chest. Now we're just going to go the other way 2 more times. So inhale, left ear to the left shoulder. Again, feeling the stretch down the right side of the neck. Exhale, just tilting the head back ever so slightly, but really allowing the chest to lift. Inhale, right ear over towards that right shoulder. And exhale, chin gently tucking down towards the chest to stretch the back of the neck. One more round. Inhale, left ear to the left shoulder. Really feel that stretch, right hand side of the neck. Exhale, gentle opening up the throat, lifting through the chest. Inhale. inhale, right ear towards the right shoulder. And slowly exhale, chin towards the chest. On your next inhale, lift out through the crown of the head. And as you exhale, blink your eyes open. From here, we're going to take it over onto our hands and our knees, just for a lovely, gentle tabletop here. So stacking the shoulders over the knees, stacking the hips, or stacking the shoulders, I should say, over the wrists, stacking the hips over those knees, and just taking it into a few cat-cow stretches here. On the inhale, lift the tailbone, press the chest forward, draw the shoulder blades down the back, and again, gently lengthen out through the crown of the head. As you exhale, tuck the tailbone, round the spine, and imagine pushing the floor away as you let the head hang. Maybe do this with your eyes closed. Inhale, lifting that tailbone, lengthening out through the crown of the head as the shoulder blades draw down the back. And exhale, tucking the tailbone, rounding the spine, pushing the floor away, and just letting the head hang. One more time like that, as slow as you want to go. Your practice, your own tempo. Inhale to lift and to lengthen. And take that long exhale. Really tuck the tailbone, round the spine, push the floor away, and let the head hang. Curl your toes under if you need to, and we're just going to start to lift our hips up and back into our downward facing dog. So from our downward facing dog, you can walk the feet closer towards the heels of the hands or further away from the heels of the hands until you find that nice inverted V shape that works for you. Start to maybe walk your dog out, so bending one knee, pressing the opposite heel down towards the mat beneath you, then bending the other knee and pressing, again, the opposite heel down towards the mat beneath you. Very slowly, just release both heels down. They don't need to be touching the mat, they're just going in that direction. Lift the gaze to see the space between the hands. And very slowly lift your heels and just start to tiptoe your feet right up to that space. So tiptoeing, tiptoeing, tiptoeing. Once your feet come up to the space between your hands, lower the heels down, take a gentle bend in the knees, catch opposite elbows, and again, enjoy your ragdoll here. So you can swing from side to side, or you can just hang in stillness, maybe shake your head out. If you feel that your head isn't quite yet hanging, it's always nice to interlace your fingers around the back of the head, which allows the back of the head to feel safe, that it's safe resting into the palms of the hands. One more breath here, so full breath in. And a full breath out. Lovely bird song we're hearing from that crow. Very, very slowly release your hands down to the mat. Take an inhale, and we're just going to lift up to that halfway lift. Halfway lift, again, keeping maybe the gentle bend in the knees. You can place your hands on your shins. We want to draw the shoulder blades down the back and find the length. The crown of the head is extending forward as the tailbone's extending back. Have you been sitting all day? This is just a wonderful pose to help lengthen the spine. It's like as if you want to put a cup of tea on your back. One more breath here, shoulder blades down the back. Breathe in. Stay here and breathe it out. Good, and now very slowly, inhale to slide the hands up the knees, up the thighs, and allowing the hands and the arms to lengthen alongside the body. Toe heel your feet together, just big toes to touch, little gap between your ankles. Eyes are closed, and just take a moment here to maybe create an intention. An intention is really just something that maybe you want to bring more into your life. It could be a word, it could be a feeling, it could be an emotion, it could be a goal, but something that you're like, this is what I need a little bit more of, or this is what I'm working towards. Blink your eyes open. On your next inhale, just sweep the arms all the way up. And as you exhale, take a hinge through the hips and just come all the way back down into that wonderful forward fold. Again, bending the knees as much as you need to. We'll take that inhale and just lift up again to that wonderful halfway lift. Hands on the shins is wonderful. Gentle bend in the knees, great. As you exhale, just plant the hands. Step the right leg back. Bring your right knee down. inhale just to lift the upper body up, like you're trying to touch the blue sky above you or whatever sky is above you. As you exhale, we'll take a gentle twist to the left. Right arm is extending forward and left arm is extending back. Draw the shoulder blades down your back. Breathe in and just breathe it out, twisting out that spine. As you next inhale, bring the upper body back to center. As we exhale, hands to the mat. Pick your back knee up. Step your left foot back to your right foot on the inhale. As you exhale, we'll lower the knees, lift that tailbone again, just like we did in those cat-cows, and bring the chest and the chin down in between your hands. Inhale, slide the thighs back. So you're coming onto the belly, pressing down through the tops of the feet. And again, you don't have to use the hands to press down. In fact, you can even lift the hands up off of your mat. And we're here for a breath. So just a full, wonderful breath in. And a full, wonderful exhale out. Very slowly, bring your hands down to the mat and just shift the hips back into your child's pose. So shifting those hips back into your child's pose. If you have a block, you can always put a block underneath your forehead and rest the forehead on the block, or gently resting the forehead on your mat. And allow just those arms today to go nice and soft. So nice and soft here. And we'll just take a full breath in here. So full breath in. And a wonderful exhale, empty that breath out. On your next inhale, very slowly travel forward back into that tabletop. And as you exhale, again, lift those hips up and back into your downward facing dog and just take a deep, full breath in. So really fill up your body with your breath. And exhale to empty that breath out. Same thing again, really lift the heels so you can feel the insoles of your feet really stretching and start to tiptoe your feet up. So tiptoeing up, pressing the floor away. Once the feet come up to the space between the hands, gentle bend in the knees as the heels land. And again, catching opposite elbows. Or maybe this time you're letting your arms dangle. Or maybe you're interlacing your fingers behind your back and you're taking it into this variation, this binded hand variation. Wonderful. It's called Yoga Mudra. When we interlace our fingers behind our back, just take another breath in. Or when we interlace our fingers in front of us. And exhale to empty. Again, very, very slowly release the hands down. Inhale to lift you up to that wonderful halfway lift where we're looking for that long spine. Stay here and just exhale to empty that breath out. And again, inhale, press down through the feet. Slide the hands up the shins, the knees, the thighs. Let the arms and the hands lengthen alongside the body. Toe heel your feet back together, big toes to touch, little gap, and we're just standing in our wonderful mountain pose Tadasana. We're here for a breath, so just a full breath in. And a full breath out. Inhale, sweeping the arms all the way up. Exhalation takes you down into that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Remember, you can always bend the knees and place the hands on the shins. As you exhale, plant those hands, step the left leg back, lower your left knee down. Use the inhale to rise up. So lifting out through that chest. As you exhale, keeping the spine long, take a twist to the left. So right arm back, left arm forward, and we'll stay here for a breath, maybe with your eyes closed. Breath in. Long through the spine. Exhale, shoulder blades down the back, closing the eyes maybe. Inhale brings the upper body and the arms stretching back up, keeping the spine long. Exhale, hands to the mat. Pick your back knee up. Inhale to step the right foot back to the left foot. Exhale, lower your knees. Lift your tailbone. Bring your chest and your chin down. Inhale again, we're just gonna slide the thighs back. So sliding the thighs back coming into our cobra once again. So you can stay with just the palms gently pressing into the mat. Maybe you're lifting the palms up, but we're drawing the shoulder blades down the back. So you go as deep as you want to, but you want to feel as if your chest is pressing forward and up. So chest is pressing forward and up. And again, just close your eyes here. Think of healthy spine, healthy life. Take a breath in right into that spine. Your spine's going to love you for this. Exhale to empty. And once again, we're going to inhale, press back into our child's pose. So pressing back into that child's pose. And remember, you can use your block if you want to. So using that block. Or you can just press and let your forehead ground you onto the mat beneath you. And just another breath in here, another breath in, breathe in. And breathe it out. Good, very, very slowly. Inhale, we'll take it forward into that tabletop. And exhale, bring the hips back towards the heels, coming into Vajrasana. So we're sitting back onto our heels, but of course, if this is uncomfortable, come back into that seated position. So coming back into that seated position. We're just looking to keep the spine nice and long. So seated position or in Vajrasana, hips on the heels, but we're going to rest the palms of the hands on the thighs, and we're just going to connect the thumbs and the index fingers together to create a mudra. So creating our chin mudra here with the palms down, looking inwards, going inwards. And take a deep, full breath here. And a full breath out. Good, we're going to come back and end really with that intention that you set at the beginning of your practice. So it might have been a feeling or an emotion, something that you want to bring in, a visualization more into your life. And we're going to use that now in our box breathing. So we're ending with our box breathing, but I want you to take your intention and place that in the center of your forehead. And with our breath, we're going to draw a box of energy around it in order to give that intention of yours even more energy by using our breath. We'll do 3 rounds of the box breath. So place your intention, that word, that feeling, that emotion, visualization in the center of your forehead. And we'll bring the awareness to the top left-hand corner of your mind's eye. We'll be drawing a box around this intention with an inhale of 4. We'll hold the breath for 4, exhale for 4, and then hold the breath for 4. At the same time, drawing a line to connect and create that box. Exhale everything out of the body. Awareness to the top left-hand corner of your mind's eye. And we inhale and draw the line across for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath and draw the line down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, drawing the line across the bottom for 1, 2, 3, 4. And just hold the breath and draw the line back up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Box 1 done. Good. And again, second box. Inhale, draw the line across for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath as you draw the line down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. And just hold still here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Third and final box with energy and breath. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. And just hold here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep, full breath in through both nostrils. And as you open up the mouth and let that breath out, blink your eyes open. And hopefully you feel a little bit more grounded or a little bit more present, calm, at peace, whatever you needed more of today. I hope that this yoga session, along with some breathing exercises in this setting here and with the bird song and the crow, was able to, again, reconnect you back to you. Thank you all so, so much for joining me. Lots more to come. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and leave any comments down below. I'll be doing a lot more of these gentle yoga sessions right here in front of the 18th century swimming pool.